I clipped it pretty good when I got it. I saw it go up, and I mean, with the winds here, because it was pretty storming. It was like a hurricane winds there in the bottom of the eighth, going into the top of the ninth. So I didn't know if any of those winds or false winds were kind of still swirling around in the stadium. So I know I hit it really well, but I didn't know if it was going to go just because of the environment today. But really happy it went over the wall.
How would you describe the level of importance in not just winning these three games, but specifically this last one, given how close you guys were to closing it out in the seventh?
Yeah, I mean, sweeping double headers is extremely difficult to do. It really is, and for us to be able to come through on top in both games during a long day, I mean that's huge for us. And tomorrow's going to feel like an off day because we only got 9 tomorrow as opposed to 14. But this is huge for us moving forward, and we're really looking forward to this weekend.
What to you is the significance of not only this weekend, which you said you're looking forward to, but these next 2 weeks overall facing those good NL West teams?
Yeah, I mean it's a huge test for us, and I mean there's a lot of potential. Like who are we going to face in the playoffs? Like who's going to win, who's going to lose? But these are I mean over this stretch, we got a lot of high quality teams that we're gonna play. And these games are they're really important, but this is a kind of a show me stretch. Like what are we made of? How can we really impact the game, and how our plans how our game plan can be executed. So it's going to be a fun series for us. I mean, there's going to be a lot of talent that we're going to be playing against. I mean, not just the 2 weeks, but for the rest of the year, we really have to keep sticking together and keep working together. And I think that if we continue to do that, keep playing as a team, having each other's backs, I think that we're going to come out very successful. I mean, just sticking with my plan. I know that in a non-baseball setting, I think what's the definition of insanity? If you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result, that's the definition of insanity. But in baseball, it's not a vacuum. There's so many imperfections, and to be able to stick to the same approach and be stubborn enough to stick to a good game plan and a good approach. I feel like that was the key, and I feel like even though because I stuck with myself, I stuck with my plan, good results happen. And even though I didn't have tangible results, I executed really well last week. I know I didn't have, I think I went 6 games without a hit, but I think within those 6 or 7 games, I think my expected OPS was 900. That's excellent. But I mean, I was hitting the ball hard, taking my walks, but the ones that I were putting in play for the most part weren't really landing at all. So nothing I can control. The only thing I can control is keep swinging at good pitches, keep making good contact, and trust in my plan and trust in my ability as a hitter.
The other day, you kind of gave almost, an impassioned speech for fans to stick with you despite all the losses that have been piling up. How important is it to you, or how much does it mean to you personally and both as a team to kind of come out pretty immediately and do exactly what you said?
Yeah, and I mean, for me, I just want to be able to lock in on my plan every single day, and I know that all of us work so well together. Even though that when we went through an extremely rough patch, we were doing the right things. We're working really well together. The formula is there, but sometimes I know it's a really tired and exhausting phrase, but trust the process. And I know trust the process can seem kind of monotonous, but it is such a cliche answer. But the fact that we're able to win as a team and do it consistently. And lose as a team as well, and play good, consistent baseball. I mean, all of us, we prepare so well, and we execute. Sometimes the opposing team executes and has a positive result, and sometimes we do, and that's the game of baseball. But I think over the course of 162 games, I mean, this team is built to last, and I feel that, and I know I'm not the only guy that feels that, and. To me, I mean, honestly, like I feel kind of bad saying I feel that because I know that. I know we're built to last, and I know that we have incredible potential. And I think that this series was a huge statement, but I think that we have exactly what it takes, and the sky's always been the limit for us. And I think that if we continue to play good baseball, focused on our day-to-day, keep preparing, keep executing, keep sticking together, I mean, it's things, the results will be there in the long term. And I'm a firm believer in that. And Mets fans, I mean, you guys can know that too. Don't just believe it, know it.